What up, kids? Welcome to another episode of Fucking Around with Motorcycles in the Third World for no good reason at all. Today, it's me and a cousin of mine, and we're trying to find our way into the wildlife reserve that's near our farm there. It's a pretty big jungle. It spreads all the way to the border with Nepal, and it's got a wildlife reserve in it, and we're trying to find our way in. My cousin's on the back, so this is two up riding, which is a lot of fun. I know people around here especially don't like two dudes riding around on the same motorcycle, but I think it adds a lot. It's pretty funny when you got somebody on the back. And it's helpful in case you get stuck or whatever. So right now we're on the way to try to cross. There's supposed to be a small creek, and we're supposed to be able to cross over it and take one of the back roads that go into the jungle. Right now, we seem to be having some trouble just getting through the fields. I think this is the supposed creek or whatever that we're supposed to be crossing. It's really sandy up here, and we kind of just slid down. So this was supposed to be this small creek that we were going to be crossing. Turned out to be a little bigger than we had planned. We probably could have crossed it, but seeing as this is my uncle's brand new motorcycle and I'm still wearing just normal clothes, I decided to turn around and take a different approach. But first we have to get away from the bank, which is pretty annoying because it's all sandy. Yep, I stalled it here. It's my cousin waiting for me at the top. Okay, so we're out of the bank, and now we're going to try a different approach. There's supposed to be another road that also leads into the jungle. See? It's reasons like this that you want to have a passenger. When you're a dumbass like me and do things like this, you have somebody there to help you dig the bike out. Okay, and so we're kind of out of the field and we're back onto the main walkways almost, and we're trying to find a different road that leads into the jungle. I kind of almost washed it out in the sand here, and my cousin decided it would just be a better idea for him to walk home. Alright, so now we're definitely out of the fields. I think we were still kind of in the back ways, but we're onto the main bricked back roads that go around the farms. Alright, so this is our second attempt. We're trying to find a different back road that leads into the jungle so we can avoid the gates where the wardens are, because they would not let us through. I mean, you can go into the jungle, but they usually ask you to get a tour guide and to hire one of the local drivers who drive like off-road vehicles. But you know, my family's been living around there long enough that we all know our way around. The reason the wardens don't want people in there, especially, you know, two Westerners on a shiny motorcycle, is not because so much of the animals or whatever, but the people that you're going to find back in the jungle. The only people you're going to run into back there are going to be the local tribes, which are fine, but then there's also a lot of smugglers coming across from Nepal. There are Maoists living in the jungle that have also come across from Nepal. There's illegal loggers, all sorts of stuff, so they don't exactly feel cool letting a bunch of Western kids go back there. Now, if we go back with my uncle in a car, we have no problem. They'll open the gate and let us in. We can do whatever, but just me and my cousin on a motorcycle, it wasn't going to happen, so we were trying to find a back road in. And in the next video, we do get in just a different part of the jungle. just to show you guys. But right now we're still fucking around here in these back paths, trying to find a way to get in. And these paths are fine, they're perfectly safe. It's just during the daytime they're okay. They get really creepy and scary at night. And usually even when we drive through here in a car, we usually have to pack guns just in case. I'm asking directions because we're still lost. You might have guessed we were unsuccessful and we're going back home now, but I promise in the next video we will actually make it into the jungle, and it's some pretty cool stuff in there. I guess I will see you guys next time.